to me, the most amazing thing is how is a guy that's that actively plotting terrorist attacks able to do it without anybody catching him? The main close call was in Qatar in 1996 when the FBI and CIA had a good bead on him and knew exactly where he was, and he literally slipped out the back door. The American government was furious with Qatar for that, but KSM, once he knew that he was being hunted, then he started behaving much more carefully and literally evaded his pursuers for another 6 years.
Report to your company. A major disaster is occurring in New York City this morning.
I think that was a plot that KSM devised, brought to bin Laden, and executed with the help of a small group of followers himself. But I think you wouldn't have had that attack without him. If he had been caught at any one of these places, and there were a few stops along the way before 9/11, I think that 9/11 simply would have not happened. I mean, there are people that he himself trained. He was described to me as a sort of a baseball scout where he's very good at identifying talent and grooming people, young people, especially people that were Westerners that could sort of fly below the radar. So, we don't know how many KSM proteges are out there. I just talked to one of the investigators who's been involved with chasing KSM since 1993, and he said, the sooner the better. They feel that this should have been done almost immediately after KSM was captured. That he could have been brought to justice in a civilian court in the United States. And also it remains to be seen what the trial is going to look like, whether they're going to let KSM talk or mount his own defense. I think he's going to want to grandstand and speak to the world through Guantanamo as a platform.